Yes, don't send the shipment over there. You need to send the shipment over here. Ah, no battery.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
So, just trying to have a little bit of fun. Just wanted to show you my Vampa 600-watt portable charger, and basically this is like a electrical generator. Essentially, it's full of 18650 lithium-ion batteries, and it has 220 volt UK plugs. It has US plugs. It has a DC outlet, and that's the reason why I actually bought this for the 220 volt and also the 12 volt DC outlet, so that I can charge my Lipos while playing drones. And of course it has USB to charge phones, laptops, but essentially at 250,000 mAh. So if you had those small power banks, 10,000 mAh, this is 25 times more power capacity compared to those small power banks. But then also it has 600 watts, so technically you can run fans, you can run an ice box, you can run lights in while camping, but more importantly, you can then charge those power hungry Lipos. So let's see how it does on DC and AC charging. Right, I'm gonna learn something today. You're gonna learn something today. So I have 5 batteries here running on my Hota D6 Pro, plugged in to the 220 volt power station Vampa Tech. This power station is 600 watts, but when I plug out the 12 volts out of the DC current, it is rated up to 10 amps, and when I plug in the DC Pro, it only goes up to 6.4, 6.5, and right now it's at 150 watts, and it's limited because of really the voltage times the amps. So this is 12 volts times the 10 amps out of the Vampa Tech. So that's 12 times 10, 120 watts is really the maximum power we can go to. But as you can see here, the Hota D6 Pro is actually pulling a little bit more, 150 watts. So it's actually supplying 150 watts. It's not the best solution, but I think it's the best solution for me already, because 600 watts, I'm able to run my fan, I'm able to run maybe even a rice cooker, lights for camping, but also able to charge DC current into my Lipos. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we won't use the DC connection, we will try to use AC through the 220 volts out of the Vampa, and then trying to see whether we can actually get the 10 amps, the 10 amps that I asked for. So now 10 amps, start task, let's go. Okay, so it's 8 amps. So I think this is now a limitation of the Pro Duo. Yep, 192 watts here right now. 8 amps is actually not a limitation of the Vampa. Again, a little bit of math is required. This H6 Pro Duo on AC is rated to 200 watts. So right now, the limitation is really because I have these many Lipos at 25 6S, and when I then try to get 8 amps, it is limited to really up to 200 watts. So that's the reason why it's limited to 8 amps. So if this is rated higher for AC, I could actually be pulling more amps. But now with the AC connector, I'm no longer limited from the amps compared to if I was using the DC to XT60 because of the 12 volts times 10 amps. Hopefully I'm a little bit clear, but yeah, this is working out quite well and usable for the price. The price is barely less than $200. I think it's only about 150 sorry 170 or so US dollars. And great.